All right, everybody. Happy freaking Sasuke Day. Oh, sorry about the first stream kind of being garbage. For some reason, my mouse decided to double click on the go live button, and it accidentally hit end broadcast in the middle of it. That was fun. So that stream lasted a whole 17 seconds. If Sasuke 1 is too loud, you let me know. I'm actually going to bump it down, so maybe TBS won't flag me. But I'm going to delete that old stream. That was a mess. Guys, when is Germany 10 episode 3? Tonight. After the stream, I'll start uploading it. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not going to stream and upload something to the vault. I've done that before, actually. It's terrible. It's actually, it's awful. So, wow, even 9 hoops footage. Crazy. So yeah, it's my tradition every single day. Not every single day. Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. That would hurt. No, it's my tradition on September 27th every year to watch Sasuke 1 in honor of it being the anniversary of its airing. The first ever Ninja Warrior tournament, guys. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, that's pretty epic. So, I can't really show it. I'll show it very quickly, okay? Bang. Bang. Okay? Cool. Cool. You saw it? We're good. Man, what a throwback. Every 17th of the month, I should rewatch Sasuke 17. I would love to watch Sasuke 17 more, but honestly, like, I have a hard time rewatching Sasuke tournaments right now because a lot of them are like 2 hours or longer. Like, they're the length of movies, and I love watching movies, and I'll sit down and watch. But if you're over like 2.5 hours or pushing 2.5 hours, I want to sit down and watch, you know? I don't want to like half watch it, even if I know what's going on. I know what happens in every Sasuke tournament. I don't need to watch, but I'm going to. So, you know. Yeah. I'd rather just like actually sit down and focus. Like, Sasuke 1 is an hour long. That's great. I think like an hour and a half for Sasuke is very fitting, very appropriate. Maybe nowadays 2 hours? Maybe 2 hours, yeah. If you're looking to watch old Sasuke, Gerald Washington, Discord link in the description. I'll guide you from there. But I don't want to outright say how, because I don't want to get in trouble. If TBS finds anything tagged Sasuke, Ninja Warrior, whatever, you know, I'm cooked. 23 and 24 are so incredible that it gets a bye. Yes, but 23 is really long. 24 is one of the longest. I love 23 though. 17 and 23 are some of my favorites. But oh my gosh, Rolling Hill. Rolling Hill is one of those where I want to try Rolling Hill. I need to try Rolling Hill in my lifetime. You know, like I've tried so many different obstacles now. I've done dippers and sliders and dominoes and log runner. I've done warped walls and salmon ladders and sky hooks and flying bars and kaleidoscopes and balance tanks and whatever else. I've never done a rolling hill. I would love to do rolling hill. I'd love to try some more Sasuke obstacles. What's up, Kareem? Good to see you, boss. How did the Rock Solid comp go, dude? Or are you competing tomorrow? Kareem, one of the legends competing. Yeah. Okay, so it was today. Sick. How'd you do? How many points did you get? You want to try a burst? Bursts are difficult, dude. Like, I can only do bursts that aren't to scale of the Sasuke one. Joe Meisner, in the March vlog that I did, he invited me to try in the rain. The rain, if it was dry, it wouldn't have made a difference. I would have still eaten it. Like, wet or dry, I was failing that burst. It's a 60-degree rotation holding on your fingers, and as it's rolling forward, it's pulling your backhand away and, like, off. It's so tough. It's so difficult. I would love to practice it more, though. And that's definitely one of my favorite obstacles that have come out in the last few years. 17 points? Cool. Where'd that put you on the leaderboard, man? Man, we're already going to number 2. I love how fast they get through this. And I understand there's, like, big names in current-day Sasuke, and you have to give them their flowers a little bit. Versus Sasuke 1, where no one was known. Minus a couple of people. So, like, you could speedrun Stage 1. But, like, we can still speedrun Stage... Stage 1 does not have to be 2.5 hours on the broadcast. You know what I'm saying? You can barely hang on a cliffhanger, let alone a vertical limit. Is it weird that I'm better at vertical limit than I am at cliffhanger? You've watched Kunoichi 1 to 6? That's nice. You should watch 7. 7's really good. Love 7. I feel like I'm oddly better at vertical limits, but yeah. Yeah, all 100 people in 1 hour is crazy. I don't know if I like all the Kunoichi tournaments, but I like most of them. I really do enjoy a lot of Kunoichi. I'm not a huge fan of 1. I'm on 2. I'm not a fan of 8. I'm not the biggest fan of 10, but 10's fine. I like pretty much every other tournament. Oh, snap, guys. I wonder who's number 7. Alright, I had to cut away real quick. It's Shingo! The first ever run of Shingo Yamamoto. This dude was an athlete, bro. Like, he still is, but, like, obviously, Father Time catches up to him. Middle of the pack on the leaderboard. Hey, that's still good, though, man. Getting some points for the, to qualify for the finals. You like 4 or 5? That's valid. I like both of those a lot. I think 5 is like a top 3 Kunoichi tournament, personally. Maybe my second favorite Kunoichi? Maybe. I like 4 as well, but it's probably like 4th favorite. Dang, Shingo cleared. Who would have ever guessed that? 29 seconds left is crazy, though. The newer ones are very good. Not very good, but the newer ones are good. I liked 9 quite a bit. I thought 10 was, like, a little bit worse than 9, just eh. And then I personally really liked Kunoichi 11. I thought it was pretty fun. And I'm not going to say where it ranks, because I am going to be ranking Kunoichi 12 with the other ninja shows in 2025, which is almost over. So December 31st, I'm going to rank all the shows. I really did enjoy Kunoichi 12, the most recent one in January. I'm not going to say how I ranked it, but it was a lot of fun. I had fun with it. I really don't get the point in cutting people from digest. Like, just digest through everyone in numerical order, you know? One reason modern Kunoichi is good because it's 50 instead of 100. Yeah, I'll take a tournament of 50 with their editing nowadays, honestly. Unrelated to the Sasuke Kunoichi topic, we're welcome to hop back into that anytime, but a year ago today, like I said, I'm always watching Sasuke 1 on September 27th. September 27th of last year, I was watching it on the plane flying out to Las Vegas to compete on American Ninja Warrior. Pretty crazy. They're filming, I think they're filming the semifinals right now. Unfortunately, I didn't get the call. I've been here in North Carolina the whole time they're filming. I have been getting some results and information, so I know some secrets. I was about to mew. I don't know why. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, no, it's kind of crazy. Like a year ago was A&W, September 28th. Yeah, September 28th was when I ran qualifiers. So we are almost a full year from when I competed on American Ninja Warrior. That was pretty sick, and I don't know if my wife meant to do this on purpose. Like, I don't think she thought of the timing necessarily. But finally, something I've been meaning to get done got done. My wife framed my A&W bib number. She put some photos that we took. She said she's going to, like, spice it up to make it look a little more formal. My guess is probably just the label. The label is, like, put together just, like, to have it. I can imagine she probably wants to make it fancier. Everything else, I think could stay. I think it's great. Like, I love this. And now I get to put this up when we move back to Hawaii. I'm going to have this up in my little studio to, like, where I'm going to stream and make content and whatever. Sasha is a W wife. And it's going to be right up there. It might be right up there with my medals. My comp medals right there. And my awards from Level Up. And I might just, like, bang, right there on the wall. You know, when I go out there. There's no point in putting it up right now. I'm going to take it all down. We're moving in a month. But the hurricane. You watched my run on A&W? I'm so sorry. I really do feel like I let some people down with that fall, but I'm also like, you live and you learn. I am a little bummed because the courses this year sound significantly easier. Like, the third obstacle, the agility obstacle, was Log Runner for me. And I've heard very frequently that Log Runner is difficult. I've heard Domino Effect is kind of tough. But more often than not this season, they've been using Diamond Dash. And I've heard people like Flip and RJ and Joe and all them say that Diamond Dash is pretty much the easiest agility obstacle ever for A&W. And I would have loved to have not had one of the hardest agility obstacles. I would have loved to have had the easiest one. I really do feel like I could have improved on my results if it was Diamond Dash, 100%. I still think I could have beaten Log Runner, but unfortunately that just didn't happen. So, but it was a year ago, and I got to keep training. I still have some like big things to train for. I have quite a lot to train for, actually. There's some big secrets that I'm keeping. One big secret in particular. And then the rest just being things I plan to try to do. Things I plan to apply for. But there's one big thing that is happening. It's going to happen in January. And it's going to start like a whole new era of content. You know what I'm saying? We're just doing this. How many years have I been doing this annual watch for? When did Holy crap, it's been 10 years. I was 13 when I first got my grubby little hands on the G4 copy of Sasuke 1. Which came out way after so many other tournaments. The Sasuke 1 episode of G4 came out as a special. And, yeah, I was watching G4 for the longest time. And then, you know, when I got more integrated with the Discord online community of Ninja fans, then I got access to the TBS copies. So, TBS copy, this is probably year 5 or so, maybe 5 or 6. But yeah, we're on 10 years of this tradition. Staying alive, staying strong. I would even, like, I was literally watching this at like 11 at night some years to make sure that I finished it before September 28th hit. Like, I'm committed to this. I'm very committed to this tradition. I think I hosted this on the Ninja Masters Discord like once or twice before. I want to bring back watch parties. I'm just really busy. I really want to bring back watch parties. I would not live stream watch parties. I feel like live streaming watch parties is just people complaining about Ninja, and that's not a very fun stream. I like discussing with you guys here the way we do. Man, we're already on number 55. This tournament has been on for 15 minutes. A quarter of the way through the broadcast time, and we're over halfway done with stage 1. I love it. If you go back to the year 2005, what is the worst to best ninja show in 2005? There's not a lot going on in 2005, honestly. Like, barely anything. Because Kunoichi took a gap year in 2005, right? I am pretty sure Kunoichi took a gap year in 2005. Sasuke... What was it? Sasuke 14. Yeah, I just fact-checked it. Sasuke 14 was in January of 2005. And then I know 15 was, and then 16, double-checking, it was either December or it was January of 2006. December of 2005. Okay, so really, it's just you're just asking me to rank Sasuke 14, 15, and 16. And this is why I'm not, like, doing videos on it, because it's really short. It's a small list. I really like 14, and then 16, and then 15. But they're all pretty much, like, all in the same... They're all in that same area, that same tier. I really do enjoy all three of them pretty much equally. A lot of people dislike 16 and think 15 is, like, forgettable. I enjoy them. I enjoy them quite a bit. I love the changes they made to Stage 3 especially. And I thought 16 was very shocking. I thought that was fun. 3 Sasukes in 1 year, right? To be alive in a time like that. Although, in their defense, Japan has been giving us some pretty decent content. If you're talking only Sasuke-related content, we're getting Sasuke 43... We're getting Sasuke 43 Trials and Koshin. I don't think they're very good, but they're happening on TV. Also happening was Kunoichi 12, and then on YouTube they did the Sasuke Junior Cup, and they're gonna do the Black Tiger Trials and the Idol Trials. Like, that's a lot of content all in 1 year, and that's like probably the most amount of Sasuke related content we've had in a year in a long time. So I gotta give them props for that. They're filming Kunoichi 13 very soon as well. There's a chance it might come out in 2025, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot coming out. And then if you want to talk about, like, Bonzuke as, like, the wider everything, I mean, we still had Sasuke Hanzo. We had Spoden this year. We had Kaso, and we're getting another Kaso in October, which I'm very excited for. I love Kaso, the skateboard Sasuke. For those who haven't watched it, definitely watch it. You've always despised 16. You keep rewatching it to try and like it. That's how I feel about 19. I don't want World Cup to be annual. I don't know if I want it to be every 4 years like other World Cups are. I think every 2 years would be good. But if we are talking every 4 years and we get adults and stuff like that, considering how behind the curve they are with the Americans, let me just make this clear, okay? I'm not going to outright accuse anyone. I don't know anything like this or whatever. But I have a very hard time thinking that Sasuke picks the Americans that are truly the best. I think that they purposefully pick Americans who will do well, but not do well enough to win. So that way, someone from Japan will be the face of the show, the champion, the whatever. Daniel Gill, one of the best picks that they've had in a while. Since Drew, like, obviously, one of the best picks that they've had. Because Drew was pushing for it to make the final. He never did, thankfully. Daniel is a great pick. Obviously, he consened ANW 15. So he has the resume for it. He's a great personality. He's a great guy. Very great for cameras and everything. And the Japanese audience seems to love him. So I'm very happy for him. But we don't know Daniel Gill for his cliffhanger skills or his vertical limit. You know, like we don't know him for his stage 3 prowess. He's one of those that I feel like they invited so they could have someone and be like, see guys, even the American Ninja Warrior champion can't beat our 3rd stage. That's what I feel like it's like, honestly. And I feel like that's what they did with Ilion. Although Ilion, you know, at least made it to the burst. I feel like that's what they did with Renee. Because at the time, when Renee first was brought on to Sasuke 37, Renee was not the top German at all. You could argue that he was just outside the top 5. But he was not the number 1 German. He wasn't even the number 2 or 3 German. So it's like, I feel like they invite people very specifically to have them say, like, even some of the best ninjas from around the world can't do it. And so, like, the World Cup team was kind of like that, too. RJ was in his prime. He just choked. Joe was exiting his prime. Sean Bryan's exiting his prime. Jesse Graff has remained remarkably consistent. And then Daniel was familiar with Sasuke, so it made sense to have him back. Jeff being on 32 would have been awesome. That would have been like the very last time he could have performed well, honestly, like 32 to like 35, because he was getting old too. But and I don't think the old age is a problem for Sasuke specifically, but I think oh man, I'm on Kane Kasugi's run. Let's go. Kane, I interviewed him. What was I saying? Jeff would have been cool, but I feel like he would have been pushing 40 at some time, and being the size that he is and expecting him to do these crazy moves on stage 3, I think that's just asking for him to get injured, you know? Maybe if he was 10 years younger, he would have been destroying things. Because I've heard so many stories about Jeff Britton's grip. Like, from the A&W 7 days. Like, my coach, Chad, he trained with him. They were OGs from that era and stuff like that. And, like, he's got some crazy stories about Jeff's grip strength. Yeah. But, basically, my point being, they're so behind picking, picking strong Americans and strong foreigners, that I almost want the next Sasuke World Cup to be in 2028. By then, Vance Walker, Caden Lebsack, whoever else they decide to pull, they're going to be like 23, 24. And like, yeah, they're young and whatever else. And like, that's going to be, but they'll be like, oh, well, Vance Walker was injured recently. He hasn't been competing super seriously. He's just getting back into it. It doesn't matter. They're still going to be shocked, I think, you know? But yes, there's no shot we're getting a Team Israel for political reasons. Why were Joe Lobeck and Will Dodd selected from Sasuke 28? That's a great question. You should ask them, because I have no clue. You guys want to hear about some shows that I'm going to apply for or do next year? There's only one that I'm guaranteed going to do. It's going to be fun. Team Neutral about to be fired. There is enough people for a solid Team Switzerland, honestly. An injured Vance Walker is still stronger than all of Japan's fields. Not on stage 3. Stages 1 and 2, and on the Jugodan, yes. I am going to apply for Super Ninja. I don't know if I'm going to go to Russia for, I think, pretty obvious reasons, but I would consider it, and I would definitely consider it. I'm definitely going to apply for A&W again. I know what the exact format of A&W 18 is. I don't... As far as formats go, I think it's a little convoluted. And it has turned... If you thought that A&W turned into Speed in Season 17, no. this season turned A&W completely into speed. I'm not going to say much else. Not on stream. But I personally, like, I'm a decently fast ninja. I don't care if I'm the fastest. I just want to go back on A&W to redeem myself, you know? I want to improve on my qualifier performance. Yeah, I want to improve on my qualifier performance significantly. I would love to hit a buzzer. So, I definitely want my redemption. A&W Super Ninja we talked about. I'm definitely doing Barbados Ninja Throwdown again. That was fun, and they invited me back to help with construction again, so that'll be fun. Taiwan Power King, if Season 2 happens, is absolutely on my list. I would love it. That would be great. That would be great. If there is a Season 2, I'm definitely applying, and we'll see. And then, if it's happening in 2026, and if I have a way to get on, if there's internationals that are hosted, I definitely want to apply to Sasuke Vietnam. I want to apply to Vietnam 6. What is the worst ninja show? Viking 2, Sasuke 19, or Kunoichi 1? It's Sasuke 19 and it's not even close. Actually, Kunoichi 1's pretty close. Viking 2 should not be in the conversation. Viking 2's goated. I don't care. Will I do Sasuke? Not in 2026. I feel like I would definitely want to try for Sasuke, but like, the thing about Sasuke is if I were to train for Sasuke, I'd kind of have to completely change the way I train, and I'm not really ready to do that. I want to be like a WNL world champion, or at least clear stage 2, because I failed stage 2 twice in a row in worlds for WNL. I'd love to make it a stage 3. And then from stage 3, worry about world champion. So I know what I need to train for that, and like, if I train WNL specific skills, that gets me ready for A&W, that gets me ready for Super Ninja, for Taiwan Power King, for Barbados Ninja Throwdown, and then if I just up how much I'm training my, if I just up how much I train my cliffhangers, I could be ready for Vietnam. Because Vietnam's probably going to do a simple vertical limit at the hardest, and probably a crazy cliffhanger. And if I perfect my crazy cliffhanger, I think I have a good shot, honestly. Yeah, so that's my train of thought there. And I feel like I want to train for Sasuke someday, but in order to go on Sasuke, I would have to, no, that fourth ledge on the crazy cliffhanger in Vietnam sucks. That's diabolical. I feel like to be on Sasuke, for me, like, I'm not Japanese. I'm, you know, just, I'm not famous. I'm not anything like that. Unless you guys help me get famous. That'd be awesome. Let's make things go viral. Let's blow me up, you know? But in all seriousness, I would have to go through the trials. Which means, you know, I really got to train my push-ups. I really got to train my sprints. I really got to train my dead hang and my weight pulls and pushes. I got to get back into my beach flags days of being prime. Which beach flags I feel pretty good about. Like, on top of training for the tournament itself, you have to train for 5 rounds of trials, and you don't even know what rounds 2 and 3 are going to be. Chances are round 1's push-ups, round 4 is beach flags, round 5's the mini course. You know, so like, yeah. Oh, we're on stage 2 now of Sasuke 1, by the way. But yeah, I personally really enjoy 1v1 beach flags. I wish it was over sand, but it's whatever. I kill in beach flags over sand. So yeah, it's just like, if I were to go for Sasuke, I have to change up everything I'm training for. You know, I'm not going to go for crazy skyhook moves or whatever, because that's not going to help me get on Sasuke or clear stage 1 of Sasuke or anything like that. I would fully change the types of movements I'm doing and emphasize other movements, so that way I'm prepared for Sasuke if I do get the call and stuff. But, yeah, so that's my thought process. For now, it's just let's get on as many ninja shows as possible and do as many competitions as possible and have fun. When Kane in Premier Series, I'm really far behind, guys. When Kane in Premier Series, never. I've done my fair share of Premier Series commentary. I'm good. I'm retired from WNL commentary. Catch me on the mic for Barbados Ninja Throwdown every year for the foreseeable future. Shingo's running stage 2. He's gonna fail the hammers. I was really wanting to go to the one at Jump Twist, which is Flip's gym, and that would be really cool. That would have been awesome. That's the closest one to me, and that was my region and stuff. I think I would have placed pretty high in that, given the courses and also my opponents. There weren't too many people in that division that have beaten me before. Honestly, I think there was maybe one person in that field of my division who had beaten me before. So, I'm like, I think I would have done well. But this would have been the season. I would have loved to have gone to Modus for finals and stuff, but with the move and everything, like, I'm not even going to be in the continental US for finals. So why would I waste my time going to Florida and competing and paying all this money for whatever, and then it just wasn't worth it. It would be nice to go to Ninja in Florida, though. What was I missing? Talking about when Premier Series. Get me to 10k subs before he's on Vietnam 6. That'd be great. Kane worried about the Sasuke trials. But then he's graced by a round being purely trivia. I could do decent, okay? For American representation on Sasuke 43, do you think it will just be Daniel Gill again? I might know the answer to that question. I might know the answer to that question. You want to try the Sasuke talent auditions because you're so talented. Nice. I thought the Jump Twist course was cool. I haven't watched a lot of Premier Series. I've only watched Jump Twist and Warrior Adventure Leon and Geelong. I only really cared about Jump Twist because it was... I like Flip and RJ a lot. They're really nice people. And Megan, great people to be around. And that's my home region. That's where I would have competed. I watched Geelong in Australia and Warrior Adventure in France because I want to support the international communities. I don't really care about watching the rest. What's up, Cohen? Dang, bro. Oh, we got a lot to catch up on. We got a lot to catch up on. So watching Sasuke run through my glasses is crazy. Thoughts on Germany currently? It's fine. How do I know the answer? I know people. Yeah, I know people. That's all I can say. I know people, and yeah. I do know of... that many international competitors this tournament. That's all I can say. I can't tell you the initials. I can't tell you anything. I can't say anything. Not on stream. Oh my gosh. Like, I would get in trouble. I'd get other people in trouble. It would be painfully obvious who it is. It would be painfully obvious. Yeah. What do I know the spoilers for? Tell you a single digit of their age? No. Oh, hiccups. They're not gonna post about Sasuke yet. We've still got like 6 weeks until they post about Sasuke. Because they gotta film trials. Trials films next weekend. Next Saturday, October 4th. And then they're gonna edit Trials. Trials always comes out in November, and then mid-November, like right before Thanksgiving, is when they announce the numbers. So, If G4 comes back, will Pro Sportsman number 1 be on G4? G4 is never coming back, and no, Sportsman would not be on there. Trials is better than Kuno, which is better than Sasuke. That's a crazy take. I am definitely rooting for my boy Donovan. I would love to see Donovan get on there. Donovan has been pushing for Sasuke. It's been his dream since the days of SMF, the Sasuke Maniac forums. Like, we're talking like 2007. You know, it's a dream for him, like 20 years in the making at this point. And I would really love to see him get it. Oh, Trials, then Kuno, then Sasuke. I'm very curious as to which Kunoichi competitors they're going to bring on. Thoughts on Sho Ishikawa? It's fine. A lot of the Japanese competitors really don't... Like, okay, maybe this is my hottest take. The everyday man aspect of Sasuke doesn't do a lot for me. Maybe it used to when I was a kid, but, like... I don't know. Like, a lot of the Sasuke competitors just don't do it for me, and it's like, oh, well, look, they're relatable. I really am, like, fine. Like, I don't care if they're relatable. I care if they're good, honestly. I care if they'll give us a memorable run. Rico. I'm very curious as to what's going to happen with Idol Trials. I didn't hate Idol Trials, honestly, last year. I wasn't, like, a huge fan of it, but Idol Trials is what Spodan should have been. Spodan is, like, all of those events, but, like, really dragged out, like, really bad pacing. And Idol Trials, it was like, hey, here's like a 20-minute video every week, twice a week. I can live with that. Yeah, I've been... So, here's the thing, right? Like, I am taking what Inui is saying on his podcast about new obstacles and all of his passions about the thing. I'm taking it with a grain of salt. I can tell that Inui is way more passionate about Sasuke than a lot of people give him credit for. So I can absolutely give him that respect. But I feel like TBS is going to say no to a lot of new ideas. And I feel like some of his ideas are just going to be slapping motors on. And I personally don't like how the first half of Stage 1 is basically Wipeout at this point. Or just a watered-down Takeshi's Castle course, depending on how you look at it. I feel like Stage 1 will be more like that. If he is actually going to change Stage 2, which I believe he's claimed, I would be down. I would be down. I'm so ready for some Stage 2 changes. It needs to happen. Am I optimistic it's going to happen? No. I'm not very optimistic we're going to get changes on Stage 2. I think Stage 1 has gone through enough changes in recent years where I don't need a Stage 1 change for a while. Stage 2 desperately needs a change. Yeah. The winner of Kunoichi 40... I don't think it's a hot take. I would love to see Ayako Miyake come back, but, like... He claimed a renewal in 31, and we got a Salmon Ladder mod and angle panels on Spider Drop. Yeah, I mean, I will say, he did kind of deliver in 41. Saying, like, oh, well, I've got some new things planned. And, of course, we got Twin Diamonds, which they were fine. I don't think Twin Diamonds is a bad obstacle. I just think it's kind of there. And I don't like that it makes Stage 1 look gimmicky. But it's not a bad obstacle. And then the burst in 41. And obviously the burst was awesome. I love the burst. I love what the burst has evolved into for Sasuke. So. Placed too late. I think. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't like that now I think Screwdriver is the obstacle that throws off Stage 1's pacing now. Because I think you could have just gone, honestly, like, you don't... The third obstacle could just be Fishbone at this point. Yusa, I could see Yusa. Mizuno, I could see coming back. And then I feel like Ayano and Mei Watanabe, I think they're like the two locks for sure. Stage 1 could really benefit. Stage 1, my take was that like Stage 1 needs to change more than Stage 2 does because we have to watch Stage 1 for so much longer. I kind of just stopped caring, honestly. Like, I stopped. I'm just like, all right, I'm not gonna look that deep into it, man. But yeah, Screwdriver wouldn't be a problem if the pillar was faster. Yeah, it's a very slow obstacle. There's a lot of... That's the other thing. I just don't like how slow the first half of Stage 1 is. That's what makes it feel like Wipeout or Takeshi's Castle. Like, on Wipeout, someone's running and they're taking the little baby steps and they're like this when they're crawling on things because they don't want to slip and fall into the water. Like, yeah. That's a problem. Yeah, I did. Sasha's in, everybody. Taiwan reps and Jun went on. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. Jun, I think, could genuinely make the final stage. You want to sit? Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Why is there a CH, bro? That's a very German way to...
Russian. I like Socha. Oh, thank you.
Oh, Omori's running Stage 2. Let's go. Thought that was a Santa hat. I'm dead.
It's hello, kitty. Kitty, hello.
I've been sitting out of my training for a bit. I kind of messed up my shoulder. I overworked my shoulder. I gotta let it rest. Some things that I did to destroy my shoulder. Bro, Radium, why are you typing like crazy right now? Like, that's like the 4th typo message in a row. What's up, Nathan? And that's Callum. What up, Callum? The boys have pulled up. Have I watched Peacemaker? Yes. I am caught up on Peacemaker right now.
That's me.
What point am I at in Sasuke 1? Omori just cleared Stage 2. And now we're starting Stage 3! Let's straighten out. There we go. Is that comfortable for you?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Oh. There's only 20 minutes left in the tournament. You think I could get on Sasuke Vietnam?
Yeah. Why not?
I feel like it'd be a lot of fun to be on Sasuke Vietnam. A&W has the obscure fishbone. I don't really think it's obscure. In American Ninja Warrior, it would be the Ninja Killer of Stage 2 or 3. That is a hot take, because Stage 2 and 3 don't exist anymore in the United States. Unfortunately.
Bing bong.
Little stage recaps they used to... Yes. I'm literally on that coming into in between Stages 2 and 3 right now. We're watching that right now. Okay. Idea, because Furutachi is like a streamer now and stuff. Like, he streams some things. If I win World Champion next year at WNL, I want to get Furutachi to commentate my runs in Japanese. Like, I would pay him to, like, commentate the runs. That man, right there. Right there. The OG voice of Sasuke. He has like a YouTube and everything where he's like,
You have to pay him?
probably. I mean, he was like a prominent celebrity in his prime.
Tell Kane he needs to help me get a forerunner.
Does he have cameo? I wouldn't be surprised. Charlie can't climb ropes. Charlie had some of the most egregious rope tech, but he was good on everything else.
You guys, I really need a forerunner because when we're on the island, who is going to be carrying around all of Kane's ninja stuff and lugging it around? Like,
Put it on my back.
I could also get a Toyota Tacoma, but I'm kind of leaning towards a
You
forerunner.
don't want the lifty
So
wheel,
I
though?
think for Kane's ninja career and my contribution, I will be lugging around the ninja obstacles and transporting them. So that's why he needs to get me a forerunner.
Wow.
And y'all should remind him that.
Great pitch.
Think
Totally
about
not putting
that.
me on the spot.
And then when you guys come and visit, I can pick you guys up in my forerunner
Okay.
from the airport.
That's not a bad trade-off. A kitty wagon. Yeah, I think that's great. I'm with Jamie on this one.
I thought it was yummy.
No. Some of my viewers are actually American, Sasha. I have a lot more Canadians, I feel like, than Americans. Oh my gosh, the propeller bars, how difficult.
That made it difficult for me.
You don't think you could hang on for that long?
Hell no.
He was on there for like not even 10 seconds. I think you could hang for that. Kino Flame is crazy. What were these poles made out of that made them so flimsy? The bungee pole grasper over here.
I should do ASMR. What if I did ASMR commentary?
For what? For Ninja Sasuke?
Yeah. Okay. Who wants me to do that right now?
Yeah, the only failable obstacle is the pillar path, bro, not the pole bridge.
Who wants ASMR commentary?
You gotta do it for number 89.
Is that who I think it is?
It is who you think it is. I know pole bridge is pillar path, but I'm just like, I will forever have pillar path in my head because of P4.
What's his name? Kane Casillas.
Oh my gosh. If you weren't Japanese, that would be really problematic.
I'm Japanese, just so you guys know. I'm not racist. Did you guys know that I'm Japanese? I don't think y'all knew that.
She's my claim to get on Sasuke, guys.
Kane Casillas.
That's why I married her. You know, I'm just using her for Sasuke.
On balance. Balance obstacle.
Go, Kane, go. Go, Kane, go. No, Kane, no. And Kane's down. When's Sasha on Sasuke? When is Sasha gonna try some obstacles? Well, she did. No, she did. In that video. We do have the video up there. She did good.
I did have a Japanese surname prior to marriage, believe it or not. I thought Sasha's a
You guys would believe it if
I
you
love-
saw her dad.
I'll show y'all a picture of my grandpa.
Oh, yeah.
I'll show y'all a picture of me and my grandpa.
Kane wouldn't have fallen if he turned on fly hats. Flo,
My grandpa is
I
100%
need you to find
Japanese.
that episode that I pinged you about like last week. Please and thank you. The big man is asking.
No sé qué pasó.
本命のケインまさかの脱落。そして意外な男たちがファイナルステージへの切符を掴んでいく。
I know. That's why I'm reminding you now. Obviously, like, not the hugest rush or anything like that, but... Oh no, school first, bro. But I am gonna pop it back on your radar occasionally. You're my bounty hunter, you know what I'm
You're
saying?
indebted.
No, he's my bounty hunter, dude.
Did?
No, I'm not talking about me. Sasha Urushihara is crazy.
Guess my last name before I was married. Guess. Can y'all guess?
Which, you should change your Instagram back to have your actual last name instead of your middle name.
I was scared that people were gonna stalk me.
Yeah, but that was like months ago. That was almost a year ago.
I'm gonna wait till we move home. Why you...
Morimoto, guys.
I don't know if I should give any hints.
Sasha Otani's crazy. You know who that is? Shohei Ohtani?
Oh.
The baseball player?
No. Wait, is he the baseball player now?
Yeah, he's Japanese. He was drafted to the Dodgers.
I know who you're talking about.
Crazy. Sasha Hikakin is crazy. You say that flow, and Omori is on stage 3 right now. He just got hit in the head by the propeller bars. Sasha Kasugi.
Imagine.
Sasha not Kasugi.
Why can't I find a picture of my freaking grandpa?
I'm gonna just be real. No one's gotten the first letter right.
Yeah. Here's a hint. None of you have gotten the first letter right.
We say none of you, and it's only like Radium guessing, and then like a couple messages from Ninja Gamer in there.
I'm just gonna type in baby.
Our wife have go on Kunoichi 13 next year. Do you want to go on Kunoichi, Sasha?
I guess like you have to be Japanese.
I don't know. Probably.
I mean, I can get on either way.
Sasha Suzuki does sound kind of cool. Meanwhile, Radium's just spamming names of Sasuke competitors as your last name.
LOL.
Alright, so we're now in the final 10 minutes of the broadcast, which is just before the final 4 competitors climb Midoriyama.
Mount Midoriyama.
Mount my hoary llama. They get it. They'll get it. Evans got me. Evans got me.
Surnames.
Imagine it's Colby because there's already one famous Sasha Colby.
What you know about Sasha Colby? We stand.
Look at this legend.
I like him.
They literally had him on a crane.
Has there actually ever been a Sasuke competitor with my last name, my old last name?
I want to say yes, but they haven't done anything notable.
My cousin.
Maybe I'm thinking of the trials.
My uncle.
But like, definitely.
Oh, you're saying my family can't make it through?
That's exactly what I'm saying, you know? Like, they're my family too now, you know? Wait, Jamie, have you never heard of Mount My Hoary Llama? Ninja Wannabe? You guys gotta look up Ninja Wannabe. There's no way there are ninja fans who have never watched Ninja Wannabe. That's crazy.
Yo, you know what's crazy? My grandpa and his brother they think is the same person according to Google Photos. And that has to be racist. Ayo, what the hell?
I told you, Evan's got me. Evan knows Ninja Wannabe.
This has to be racist. No way.
How many views does that video have?
Y'all, they really think my grandpa and his brother are the same person.
Cohen, I am moving at the end of October. 22,000 views. And this channel has 37 subscribers. Oh, the rope drop. I love the rope drop. My favorite part of the final stage. I understand why they don't do it anymore, but it really was like my favorite part of it. Yeah, I can imagine it's not the greatest.
He spelled Yamaguchi wrong.
Yamaguchi.
Yamaguchi.
Germany Yuki. We have Team Ninja Warrior. We are missing one specific episode. Cohen, I might do the first level up comp, because that'll be my last level up comp for the foreseeable future. Just give it one little go. But that is probably it until Worlds, yeah. Niku, what up? Oh, dude, I'm glad you went to filming. That's pretty sick. Were you just were you on people's sidelines, or were you just kind of like in the stands? Jamie, we're looking for season 2, episode 4. And really, if we don't get the whole episode, that's fine. Like, obviously, I would like to get the whole episode. I am looking for one particular competitor's runs, and they're in that episode. So, yeah. Bar Techie is crazy. Adjust.
That's me as a baby and my grandpa.
Here, Jamie, I'll just tell you which. I'll DM you which competitor I'm looking for.
What does that man look like? What surname does this man look like? Looks like he carries. Yo, I was chilling. I was straight chilling, y'all. Like, I was chilling. Ooh.
Of course I know who Enzo is. Oh, you got to be on Enzo's sidelines? Fun fact, Enzo was gonna be on my sideline last season. Didn't end up happening. I think he kind of like got there a little too late. Sasha Bajabiamila.
Is my last name? It wasn't a popular last name.
I feel like it's not that common. I don't know too many.
Here's me and my Puerto Rican grandpa. So we got one Puerto Rican grandpa and one
regular flow
Japanese grandpa. What you know about that? What you know about that, girl?
Yeah, dude, Enzo's a legend. I think I know how he does in qualifiers. So, were you on Enzo's sideline for qualifiers? That's all I'll say. I know how he does.
Hernandez.
Immediately brought up that you're Puerto Rican, and then he pivoted straight to Hernandez. Jamie said Barbie who?
Barbie.
Oh my gosh, Jamie. tell Sasha who you're rooting for to win tomorrow night.
RJ.
No. Yo, that's it's a good sideline to be on. It's a good run to be on.
Who?
It's on US iTunes. That's wild.
Who's that?
What were we just watching?
Oh, Big Brother. I said RJ Roman.
Is my wife the winner of Kunoichi 8? No. That would make her pretty old for me. Like,
Do I look Japanese and Puerto Rican, y'all?
yeah, we want Vorgan out, bro.
Vorgan?
That's what people call them.
That's
Vorgan's
disgusting.
gotta go. Well, they're disgusting. So, like...
Okay.
That was you!
Why'd you put it there?
Why'd you knock it over?
I'm stretching my legs out.
No, we're anti-Vinny,
Ew.
anti-Morgan.
I don't like them at all. Fuckamaki hoy. What you know about that? Morgan is
You
disgusting.
bought the episode? Yeah, dude, let me Venmo you back then, because that's crazy.
I'll give you a hint of my last name. S-A-K. And that's all I'm gonna give you.
Jamie, I haven't received anything yet.
Maybe on
Vince is
Instagram.
so pathetic, it's hilarious. Bro, Vince, I cannot wait for Vince to get the awakening he deserves. It's gonna be awesome.
I said S-A-K. Calypso just opened the door.
Calypso!
We love some sake. Skate. Jake's. Sakamoto is crazy. 3 letters too long. Ooh, 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 ooh. What is the best Kunoichi Ninja Killers in Kunoichi?
Jamie's telling us to vote Rachel for America's favorite.
Vote for Keanu, because I don't want to put...
Keep in mind, Jamie, I don't know how you feel about Keanu, but we don't watch feeds. I'll check occasionally, and we just see what we see on TikTok. But, like, I'm fine with Rachel or Keanu. I'm happy. I might go 50-50 on them. I'll probably put all
2
my
more
votes
letters.
on Rachel because Keanu's
You're
got
like
plenty
right
of
there,
votes.
brother.
Oh, look at that. Sasuke 1 ended.
But vote for Keanu, honestly, because you know what?
I need to... I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I need to culture you right now.
Takei is crazy. George Takei. I met George Takei before, guys.
I need to culture you guys. Ready? We're watching Ninja Wannabe.
I'm not sure if that was like supposed to be a reference to George Takei. But
From the land of the rising gas prices,
you're a little
3
close there.
semi-interested
You're close.
from the
You're one
land of
letter
the
off.
rising gas
Did you see
prices,
that?
From the land of the
3
rising gas
semi-interested
prices.
college students face off against one state in their quest to
Keanu
become the
will-
next
Oh, he got
Ninja
it. He got
Wannabe.
it. He got it. It's Sakai.
Welcome back to Ninja Wannabe.
He got it.
Today, the first competitors arrive at Mount Maihori Lama to prove they have what it takes to add their name to the list of Ninja Wannabe champions. First up is Keith Daly.
I love this.
Keith
Come
is a
on,
student
you
at
play
SFA and is majoring in
Yeah,
wildlife
SFA.
management. Keith keeps himself active and trains every day for his shot at Ninja Wannabe. Keith's favorite activities include such outdoor hobbies as mountain biking, rock climbing, fishing, and hang gliding.
Okay, this is Keith Daly from SFA College getting ready for his run. And he's off. He's down the tire bridge, no trouble. He's across the stepping stones, doing good. Now he's on the still bars. Oh no! He's already down. Oh my god, that was so quick. What a loser. I bet he's so disappointed. Oh no. Oh, here comes the man in blue.
Who's Tamaki Sakai?
Next up is Bryant
I'm scared to
Davis.
look it up.
Bryant is a student at SFA and is majoring in marketing. Bryant is no stranger to Ninja Wannabe and came close to his goal only to fall on the crazy slide. Since then, Bryant has trained continuously and has even built a miniature scale model of the course in his head and runs it every day. Let's see if all his training will pay off.
Here is Bryant from SFA also. Oh, he looks ready. Looks ready to go. Here it goes. And he's off. He's down the tire bridge. He's doing just fine. Across the stepping stones. Here he goes on the still bars. And he's across. He's across. Okay. He's up for these. Let's see how he does. Nice ass shot there. And he's good. Okay, he's still going. He's got some good time. I think he's gonna do good. Last time he fell on the slide. They don't have the slide anymore. I think he'll do fine this time. Here he goes across the fast flaming flamingo. He's done. Okay. Now for the web bridge. This is a little tricky, especially for new ones. Here he goes. Oh, he's having some trouble. He's having some trouble.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I think he saved. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He's down. He fell on the web bridge. Oh, everybody thought he was gonna go all the way this time. Oh man. You hate to see that.
Bryant fought hard, but he just couldn't get through the web bridge.
The audio cuts are killing me. The way this voice
One wrong slip,
is terrible.
and he was done.
You should watch the rest, you guys. You'd find it funny. Calypso's here now, and I love Calypso. Let's get you on camera, baby girl. Come here. Oh, the kitty. Okay, okay. You can walk around. So I think that's gonna do it for the stream. Low key. Oh my gosh, she just like
Can't see her.
yeah, she was trying to clean herself. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for the stream. We finished Sasuke 1. We're talking. I do have to upload Germany 10's latest episode and watch it at some point. Yeah. Thanks, guys. It's been fun. Happy 28-year anniversary to Sasuke. Crazy stuff, guys. We're back. We're literally back in, like, doing a whole bunch of Ninja Warrior stuff. So, like, if you could time travel and do the old Sasuke courses, would you? Yes, because I would destroy so many of them. I wholeheartedly believe that I would demolish a lot. I was actually just talking, now I'm sidetracked and I'm not going to end the stream just yet. I was talking with Evan and Billy and Callum, and I was like, high key, I think I could cons in Sasuke 24. I think I could cons in Sasuke 24. My biggest concerns are the metal spin, which has a simple enough technique to where I trust that I could do it. And maybe balance tank, but balance tank seems pretty, you know. Yeah. I don't know. Balance tank seems pretty doable. I think stage 2 of Sasuke 24 is harder than stage 3. I'm looking at stage 3, and stage 3 is like literally a warm-up endurance course where I train and where most people train. Like that. What's up, Casey? That course specifically is really chill, honestly. Yeah. I think stage 1 is really chill. Casey says that only ugly girls vote for Keanu, Sasha.
Then I'm ugly.
I'm
actually not voting because I can't choose who to vote for.
Ashley's not gonna need the America's favorite. She's gonna win. She's gonna win the game.
You think Ashley's gonna win?
I want her to win because it can't be Vince or Morgan. I really just can't. I will lose so much faith in humanity if they win.
I think it might be Morgan and Ashley.
Also, Rachel's reads in the jury house are terrible. Like, Morgan's run the last, like, 3 evictions, and Rachel's like, Vince is this, Vince is, shut up, bro. Like, no. Vince was. It's not anymore. I do not know who won parts 1 and 2 of the HOH. I'm just waiting until tomorrow. I normally get updates from the feeds anyways, but no, I'm not gonna. Yeah. So, I see. The thing is, Rachel was like by far Vince Masuka. I'm dead. Rachel was by far my favorite house guest to watch when she was in the house. I do think that she tried way too hard to like uphold her reputation that she's built over time. And I don't know. Like, I just felt like when she was trying to be the iconic queen or whatever, it was kind of cringe. Like when she was trying to pick fights and she just yeah. Did I watch Rachel's original seasons? I have. I was a huge Big Brother fan. And I was a huge Big Brother fan. Sasha is her first season of Big Brother right now. Give me a second. All right, we're unmuted. Yeah, so I'm a huge fan of Big Brother. Or was. I stopped watching after season 22. This season reminded me why I stopped watching. Like, as soon as Rachel left, I was like, this is exactly the type of crap that made me not want to watch, but worse. And then it just went downhill from there. So, chances are I'm not watching next season. Unless they bring back, like, someone really big, like how they brought back Rachel. Season 22 sucked. Holy crap, that season sucked.
So, I think we should vote for Will to be America's favorite.
I don't hate that.
The real person who deserves it is Will, because... Hi, Casey. Yeah, Will deserves to live his best life. He's just chilling.
Rachel, Keanu, and Will top 3 is probably going to be the top 3. Ava's going to be so shook when she's not top 3.
Bye, Ava. Will got a lot of grandkids to take care of. He needs that money. What does AFP mean?
America's favorite player.
Hell no.
That was terrible, Casey. That was so bad. Like, I know it was a joke, but that joke hurt. Like, that was...
Riley looks like Rango. He does. Rango, like a lizard, Rango.
I'm very excited to see who wins, mostly because I can get 3 days of the week back where I don't have to watch. I was actually into it. Ooh. Who's the BB GOAT? Okay, if your answer is not Dan Giesling, Will Kirby, it's invalid. I'm a Dr. Will guy. I love Dr. Will. Which is hilarious because then when I say that, people are like, well, that's the original Cheat Mance. And, like, sure. But, like, I don't know. There's something about the way that Will and Janelle handled it that was just better than the way Vince and Morgan are handling it.
On a real note, I feel like Vince might himself.
That's dark. Andy Heron is an
Because
interesting pick.
he doesn't have much going for him in life, and
Andy
he's
Heron-
unemployed and lives with his parents.
I think my thing is
And then when he loses Big Brother and realizes he lost his girlfriend, because his girlfriend is the only thing that he has.
yes, exactly, Callum. Dr. Will owns up to his when he's doing the scummy crap, and Vinny is doing all this like victim, self-blame, deprecation garbage, and it's weak and it's wimpy, and it makes it worse. Andy Heron, best winning game of all time. I'm going to disagree, but it's up there.
I'm really close to the camera.
Andy and Derek, I kind of put in the same boat. Great games. Derek obviously playing like a perfect game, but I think it was just the perfect storm of dumb people and dumb decisions and random twists. I think, yeah. I think that, like, I don't think they could replicate it, I think they could do very well, Derek and Andy, if they went back in. I think they could absolutely do very well. But could they pull that same thing off again? No. And other people have twice, like they've played the same way and made it just as far, if not further. So.
Yeah, no, like the way Vince is already acting like a baby, I feel like he's going to.
Yeah, we'll take the set.
I feel like he's going to just like off himself because he's gonna realize like everyone in America is talking the maddest shit about him. So I think he has nothing else to live for.
Yeah, and like
what else is he gonna have to live for?
He's a weak,
and I don't want him to do
he's
that.
a weak-minded individual.
I don't want him to kill himself. I feel bad.
Like, he's a weak kid. He's a weak-minded individual, but it's not deep enough to where he should kill himself. Definitely not.
But I fear he may because of the hate. And he was already like, well, now I have to win or nothing's gonna be worth it.
I'm gonna counter
but you're not, and you're not gonna win.
Derek's game has worked twice, yes, but Derek's game worked twice out of the 7 seasons from 16, 17, 18, 9. I'll discount 17 because the best player was Vanessa and she wasn't playing Derek's game. But 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. That strategy went 2 for 6 because everyone was just trying to do it over and over and over. Season 22 sucked because everyone was trying to play like Derek, and Cody just happened to be the one to make it happen. Nicole was doing the same thing. Tyler was doing the same thing. Memphis was trying to do the same thing. They were just all doing it. Danielle Donato was doing it they're all just to varying extents, but they were all playing the same game, and that's why it was so freaking boring. That's why it sucks so bad.
How do I get out of here?
What are you trying to do? Terrified.
I'm gonna dedicate a song to Vinny right now.
Wait. No. You're gonna get me copyrighted.
Oh, okay. I'll sing it then. I've been on the low. I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine. Who can relate?
Season 22 sucks because everybody that made top 5 were like the least 5 charismatic people on the planet. I kind of agree. I feel like Enzo had decent personality. I think there was some good personalities there. They just, again, they played the most boring games. Oh my gosh. All right, now you're going to get me copyrighted. People technically get copyrighted for singing. I'm just kidding. Well, kind of. Depends. I'm not famous enough for that.
I don't want to die today. I don't want to die. Memphis was Frank Sinatra.
Memphis was like middle of the pack for me after season 10, and he dropped off really hard after 22. He went down the rankings a lot. Christmas being there is ridiculous.
What's the song?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Casey, I want to see your homecoming dress.
They're gonna come after me. Stop. Hi, Calypso.
When was your homecoming, Casey?
It's a custom-made song. Oh no. I love how this just pivoted over to
We have
to Big
not
Brother.
watched Survivor, but we have watched Big Brother.
I have not really watched Survivor too much. I've tried. I don't honestly. This is my hot take. I think Survivor is just really boring after like 3 seasons of it. It's the same. It's the same format, you know, and I think that the twists mess with the simplicity too much, and then the simplicity is not entertaining enough for me.
Purple gown.
I love the social and strategy based players and plays, but when that's all that Survivor is, it's like, I'm good. I'm good. There is such thing as too much Survivor. Jamie, I'm dead. Cut that out. Not the sarcasm.
Wait. What?
Jamie's making a joke.
Woke Fiverr.
That's what
Will
people
do the
that's what people-
lesbians survive?
We just watched a lesbian get voted out.
How do you
in
know
the
she was a
first
lesbian?
episode. Because I saw her profile on TikTok when they said meet the contestants. I saw it on TikTok.
Okay.
And then we tuned in and we were going to watch Big Brother live, and Survivor was on before that, so we saw the first tribal of this season. So, yeah. Yeah. I know my stuff. Enough stuff right now.
Lips? What the fuck is going on?
He's jokingly calling us.
It's the very first breath when your head been drowning underwater.
She said she was a lesbian and complained about the amount of straight people. It's crazy.
I complain about the amount of straight people.
Jamie, that's
Her cookie munched.
that's crazy. My twist of next season of BB28 is they should put a child in the house. They should make a 13-year-old a house guest and give that child 2 straight weeks of immunity so they can't just automatically get voted out. And then just see what the heck happens. I just like...
And then he's gonna get voted out.
An Epstein list twist. The kid will be traumatized. And then here's part 2 of the twist, okay? 20 years later, you dye that kid's hair, and you give him a little makeover, and you make him come in as an adult house guest. And you give him a fake name, and the twist is that he's playing as an adult now, and people don't recognize him. And if he gets caught, he gets evicted. That'd be freaking hilarious. There's so many ways this will go wrong. Oh, Casey sent the makeup.
Okay, Casey. Period. With them gold hoops, girl. Yes.
I'm cooking. I'm really not cooking with that twist idea, guys. That's terrible. That's like child abuse. That's actually awful.
Casey.
It would be funny to have someone come in and I don't know. Oh, hi, Calypso. You smacking at my hand? You want to play? Oh, she's giving me kisses.
I don't want to be alive.
Did you know that there was a Big Brother junior?
Did you know the logic was
Just
on
make
Big Brother?
Hardy or Bunky play again. I would love to see Bunky come back. Bunky would be great. Kane Chen Moonface. I'm the greatest host. Yep, that's Big Brother who? Get ready, guys. Dropske is gonna hit TV next. Televised Dropske would go crazy. Ow! She bit my wrist, bro. She's like smacking me from inside the chair.
Oh.
Get off the frame. Oh no, she's like on the... Okay, well.
Big Brother Dropski. RuPaul's Drag Race, gentlemen, start your engines.
Ooh, I was actually
Race,
thinking...
woman.
Yeah, Fessy from BB20 was... No, did you know that there was like a Big Brother for kids? Like in the UK or something like that? It was a train wreck. Let me see, what was it? It was really bad.
Kane.
Teen Big Brother, The Experiment, is a British reality television spin-off. I remember reading about this. It was so bad. Format was changed slightly, so it follows UK, right? But due to the pre-recorded nature of the program, the viewing public was unable to vote during evictions or to decide the winner. Instead, the housemates did all the voting themselves.
Let me see a video.
The series was controversial as some felt the broadcaster was exploiting the teenagers while the program featured the first sexual act between two contestants in the history of the British adaptation of Big Brother. So the first sex anything in BBUK was by children on national TV.
Like a calypso.
That's why it's terrible.
Why? Okay, but like, do people be fucking in Big Brother?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
Pinoy Big Brother.
Teen edition. That's crazy. They did one in the Philippines with kids. That's crazy.
Look at Calypso. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Fucking on Big Brother is on your bucket list.
That's crazy. Calypso. Ollie and April. Ollie and April, one of the OGs. No, the worst was when like Jess or Cody would win HOH. Oh my
Zay
gosh.
and Zach. What? I thought Zay is gay.
No, Zay's Mormon.
Mormon gay.
So he's
A gay Mormon.
He's not gay for another 2 years or so until it hits him. You know?
And oh wait, I thought Zach was gay too.
No, Zach just misspoke.
I'm just
Rooting for the cat to get the other set of blinds. That's not nice. Oh, that's right. He left the Mormon church. So he'll come out of the closet in the next year or so. Both are gay. I don't know. Zach's been waiting for Lauren.
I saw them kiss.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're bi. I wouldn't be surprised if Zach is bi. Zach gives, like, bi for sure.
We saw them.
I feel like Zay would be gay and Zach would be bi.
Zach is a Filipino. The Philippines.
Filipino. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. And Lauren was like, him? And like, I don't know. I feel like he's bi.
I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. Who can relate? Has Spanish surname?
What's the context here, Brady?
I love that.
Casey.
Oh no, Sky called me.
Alright. We are probably gonna wrap stream now. Honestly, it is getting about that time. I'm getting kinda tired. I don't normally get tired. Okay. Happy Sasuke Day, everyone. From me and Sasha and Calypso, who just, I don't know where Calypso went. She just followed Sasha out the room. Yeah. Catch y'all later. Great stream. Next week I might have something. Planned. It's either this week or next week. Or like it's either next week or the week after, I mean. And I'm almost done editing the next TSN video. So, woo, TSN. Yeah. Anyways, take care, y'all. See you later.